Hey Star Power friends, thanks for clicking on my video. My name is Alejandra Sofia and this is Star Power Alchemy YouTube. I'm tuning into Cancer through the PiSCES New Moon 2019 happening on March 6th. There are 7 key aspects to the PiSCES New Moon that I'm tuning into through my 12 sign series through the PiSCES New Moon, and it is first and foremost and most importantly a powerful 3-planet, 1 asteroid conjunction. So that's 6 conjunctions when four astrological, planetary, asteroidal beings are together. So the Sun, the Moon, Neptune in its own sign of Pisces, which makes it an ultra Piscean conjunction, and then Vesta. Vesta, the asteroid goddess. Vesta, your inner worker that wants to get to work on your dreams and what you're here to do and your mission and your purpose. One of the key asteroids that connects you into what your the task of your life, okay? The tasks that comprise of the tasks. So, and then we have Mercury freshly retrograde in Pisces on March 5th, and we have Uranus freshly in the land of Taurus, and this is for the Piscean new moon chart. So we also have Jupiter Sagittarius squaring the new moon, and the ongoing Saturn and Pluto conjunction in Capricorn that started in December 2018 and continues on into 2020. Powerful. And then Venus in a novile, a magical secret door passageway aspect to the new moon in Pisces. And then finally the North Node in Cancer. So these are 7 key points that I will tune into through the sign of the Cancer journey sign. But first, I have 2 reading specials. A $55 reading for 30 minutes, a new moon reading, and a $110 60-minute reading, and you get a recording of the call and that we will have together, and it's tuning into your chart. So email me at starpoweralchemy@gmail.com if you'd like to take advantage of this Pisces new moon offer. So, Cancer, dear, sweet, soulful Cancer, you care only about everyone. That's a tough thing. It's a tough predicament to be in. You are the soul of the whole cosmos. You are a cosmic mother, and whether you're male or female, it is this care for all things, and all life is sacred, and in reverence for all life, and prayer in your heart, and the hope for all things to be healed and loved. So you got the Pisces new moon, and you and Pisces together, I mean, oh my gosh, you like swoon and croon and cry to all things lost and forgotten, right? So Pisces helps you tap into the deep knowledge you have inside of your emotional mental body, because your emotions is your mentality, Pisces, right? I mean, you think emotions. So you feel emotions. It's a really powerful place that also is, it can be really hard to see, because that's the first thing that happens to you, Cancer, is you feel. So everything's personal to you. The whole thing is personal to you. It's a very real reality for you. It's not a criticism that everything's personal to you. It is a actual gift that everything's personal to you. But in this time frame that you are in with Saturn and Pluto in Capricorn, in your relational house, your oppositional house, you're learning how to just kind of fortify yourself. So this is a big, powerful lesson you're learning right now and through this next year. But through the Piscean new moon, how that's helping you is it is helping you tap in to your emotional channels of remembrance. So you're really remembering, you are remembering your dreams, but you're remembering this deep inside of you, Cancer, is this long dream that lives inside of the species of humanity that you take very personally. And little do you know that, because it's hard to see all these minute emotional places in you, right? Because everything is it is actually very complex inside of you, Cancer. because you have your 5th house in Scorpio. You live in these deep, emotionally charged realms, and it's not a weakness, it's a strength. And so that's what you're learning to strengthen up, though, is to get clear in your boundaries, get clear with who you are, not take everything so personally. You are learning to not take it so personal, or learning how to shift your attitudes in a way that lets you kind of button up and toughen up, because you do need to toughen up. You've got Mercury at your midheaven and Chiron at your midheaven right now in the 1st degree of Aries. So there's something to really stand up to in your life and just be like, okay, grow up. I gotta grow up those, 5-year-old, pity party or whatever, just emotional confusion and caring too much about what other people think about you, just caring too much about other people's reality. It's great that you care. We need you to care. We need compassion. We need empathy. All of us do. But there's a limit. And so that's where you're learning to kind of pull back so that you can stretch forward, because you've got Jupiter and Sag in your 6th house of getting to work. And it's getting to work on some places in which you want to really expand your Cancerian sphere of belonging, because you really do, you value family so much. You value circles of belonging so much. It's so crucial to your soul. So please join others in your need for emotional intelligence and emotional warmth, and touching each other and sharing and talking and laughing and celebrating and all those things, and in the ways that Cancer really needs that emotional nurturing environment, but in a way also that you're ready to toughen up and take charge of yourself emotionally with fiery Aries in your 10th house of your authority and power. You're just learning to be independent. You're learning to be independent, Cancer, and that's what Saturn and Pluto in Capricorn are helping you do really strongly this year. It's get more independent, but you're still staying in connection to your dreams, because Cancer, it rules connect. You're all about connection, and you're all about your kids. You're all about your family. So with your Neptunian dreams too, it's like, as you're remembering your dreams and of what you want, and you're longing for union, and for all the ways that you want the soul, the earth to be healed, and every being on the planet to be loved. It's including plants and animals, and the sun, the moon, the sky. The health of the planet. So I feel like there's also some ideas for you with Jupiter and Sagittarius of ways you can contribute. Jupiter in your house of contribution, Jupiter contributive energy as well, contributing to the larger sphere of finding ways that you can give and nurture the earth and be an earth mother, be an earth father, just a caregiver for the planet, a caregiver for causes, Jupiter and Sagittarius. So this Neptune new moon is helping, and I do believe that Pisces rules music, so it's artistic for all the signs. Pisces is activating with artistic activism. So our artistry and getting active with it, a call to action through art and music, is key to that. Pisces is a listener. Pisces listens to sounds in all the way. It's an inner listening and an outward listening. So very much telepathy, absolutely. So Cancer, these channels that are just, really trust your emotions. That's another thing too. Trust your emotions. Also question your emotions, because there's some emotions that you're learning to kind of button up as you gain more emotional mastery. Saturn in your Saturn opposing you right now, as well as Pluto, you're gaining emotional mastery, and then also learning how to trust your intuition, and your emotions are key to that, to trust your intuition. So any last points? You get the North Node in your house, circles of belonging. You belong, you belong, you are connected. The most important thing you're connecting to is your own self, and really, really landing into loving yourself. Uranus and Taurus in your house of a futuristic house, and the ways in which you want to make this you want to make this a wholesome universe. You want to make this a benevolent universe. So you're really stepping out with your emotion, being more emotionally mature, and stepping out into a world of coming together with other people who have a dream of creating wholeness and wholesomeness on the planet. So things like permaculture and gardening and all kinds of things that are wholesome, and green building and things like that. Uranus and Taurus in your 11th house. So coming together with other people to collaborate on that level, and keeping your emotional channels, healthy emotional channels, open. So moving from dysfunction, family dysfunction, to family functioning. So sending you much love. If you're interested in reading, starpoweralchemy@gmail.com, and please subscribe to my channel. Much love. Bye.